make this Orga stuff, you know, we share this Zoom session here live on YouTube. And if you watch it on YouTube right now, or maybe later on, later as a recording, then you will find a button in your right corner. You can subscribe this channel so you will never miss an episode, or maybe you can give us a like, or maybe a thumb down, whatever is in your mind. Or maybe you can leave a comment in the commentary field below, and then you can ask whatever you want. Also now live here in the room. So feel free to ask. We can talk about almost everything. So let's see. And Olaf, wonderful good morning. Barry, Dawn. And now let's share the screen. Anna, if you give me access, then I can share my screen. Let's see. Now it works. Thanks a lot. So let me fix my technique so I can see. Kurt, wonderful good morning. Tina, wonderful good morning. Thomas, wonderful good morning. So now I have your names there too. Marie-Louise, wonderful good morning too. Okay, so let's have a look first what we expect this week and about the upcoming events. So to be honest, there's just only one important appointment this week, and you can see it here already in the slide. It's on Wednesday. It's the US interest rate decision. This is the only appointment we have to which we should consider, because the rest just only normal BPI and some other economy numbers. So for a swing trader, it's not really interesting for us. So just today, it's Monday, not really important things on our plate. Alexander, greetings to Austria, and thanks for being here again. And yeah, please have it on your plate that we have the US interest rate decision. So what do we expect? So we can have a look at the countdown here. That's the countdown FedWatch tool. It's called Countdown FedWatch tool. And here you can see 100% of the participants, of the people they were asked by this, they expect that they will leave the interest rate between 0 and 25 points. So there is not expecting any changings, but you know, maybe a surprising announcement in the press conference which follows the rate decision. So have it please on your watch list. So let's go through the charts. And you know, we have a new trading week. And Anna, if you are ready for a rumble, we can share the poll of the day, or my question of the day I have for you. Of course, you know, we have beginning of the week. And my question for you today is, what is a realistic goal for you this week? What is a realistic goal for you this week? So we have three possible answers. Be more disciplined through sticking to the rules. Keep my preferred time frame. Not mixing the time frames. This is what I always try to teach you. If you don't find a signal in your time frame which fits to your life, don't switch to another time frame. Yeah, just keep my preferred time frame. Or the third one, give others a small part from what I earned from trading. How you can do that? Spending, just give it to someone, €1, $1, just give it someone. It's not the amounts, it's not the value of the amount. It's what you're watching, what you're doing with that. So you watch yourself giving to others. And this is what we have to do, especially if you earn money with trading. Just 50 pence, it's enough. So I do it sometimes when I go to the grocery and you know I have to put some chip or a euro or maybe 50 cent into this carry wagon to I go to this grocery, and I do it always. So when I come out and I put my stuff in my car, then I leave the euro in this car, in this carry bag, and I'm watching. And it's always the same procedure, it's always the same. I'm watching, and people are coming to that carry wagon, and they see, there's still a euro in it, and they're watching around and watching around, and you can see people smiling, and then they take this wagon, and that's really cool. And this is by just, it's not a question of how much, it is that you are doing that. So, and maybe especially you made a little bit money with your trading stuff, then give it a piece, a small part from what you earn from trading. This could be a really interesting goal. And it will ask you on Friday. This week on Friday, I will ask you about your goals. So make a note what you want to really reach, a realistic goal for this week. Okay, we keep it a little bit open, and you have time to push the button, think about it, and so hearing this gives a really good feeling. Yeah, absolutely. Yes, we have to do more things for others, Marie, definitely. Especially we can work with this luxury product of trading. So let's go through the charts right now. This is our preferred topic, and this is what we have to do. So actually, you know, we make day trading in DAX in 10 minutes because this is a stable trend. And here on the right side, actually, you can see it's an old trend, and we are still within our red zone. Point of control is still above 15,774 euros by one future contract. So, and we are still in this red zone. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we are in the fifth correction, and this is not longer our setup. You know, the fourth one. So that was last night when the markets open. So actually in 10 minutes, there is nothing to do. So keep on the stay on the spot, on the sideline, just watching, not touching. This is what you have to do in trading. In Dow Jones, we trade Dow Jones in hourly chart. Also, for the moment, nothing to do because we reach point of control. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a sixth trend arm. And maybe you can see why I always used to tell you or to teach you, take the first possible correction. And this was here last 20, what was it, 20? Last one, Tuesday. That was the first signal we could get in. And you see what happened next, because you cannot know how much money you will make. So don't interpret, just follow the trend. And actually, of course, we realize we are still in the upper green zone because we had a new all-time high on Friday. The previous all-time high was 35,098. No, in futures was 75. And here now we have 98 again. So in the real futures, the previous high was at 75 and the new one was at 95. So, however, we are in the green zone right now. So, and now we are waiting for a new signal. It could be happen today, but it must not happen today. So just on the watch list. In gold, so yeah, if you could work last week with two contracts, then you reach the first target here and you get out with the entry, with the rest of the position with the entry. So I had a small loss because I just had one contract here, so it's no problem. But the second one, I opened a position, a pending order on Friday, because I could see there were still balanced candles. So therefore, I had to speculate that the price will go down to the last point 2 or continue the trend and will reach the point of control. So this is the final target point of control again. But actually, you see, the price didn't go deeper. So I trailed my stop immediately when I could see I have trend candles in the wrong direction. So I trailed my stop loss immediately and I had a small loss because we have to protect money. That's the first. So now maybe there will occur a new balance candle and then we can do it again. So first target again is the point 2 to fulfill our hit quote. It's about 70-80% that we reach the point 2 again. And finally to continue the trend and reach the point of control. This is what we have to do. As long as the trend will not break, and the trend will break here at the last point 3. As long as we cannot see a trend break, we have to speculate that the trend will continue. Crude oil. We are going to break that trend. So again, look, we were in a green zone. And which point did we reach? Again, point of control. So that's the fair price. And here you have another proof that we trade with prices, not with the oil. You cannot trade this oil. You only can trade the price, which is what oil costs, the price. You ask about the price, not about the bottle of oil, by the way. So now maybe we are going to break this trend and then we don't have a trend anymore. So just on the watch list, and to be honest, I guess there is nothing to do today. So let's go. 7 participants are missing about the questions. What is realistic goal for you this week? This is my question for today. Be more disciplined through sticking to the rules. Keep my preferred time frame. Don't mix the time frame, or give others a small part from what I earned from trading. So I'm really excited what's about the result at the end. So let's see what we have on the plate, or about our running trades, about our trade management. So this is one of our oldest trend. So let's see the trade history. So this is one of our oldest trend. We opened the trade Australian dollar Swiss franc. It was mid of May. Jesus, we have almost end of July. And as you realize, we sold out the position. We are fine with that current trade right now. And as you can see, we are going from the green zone back into red zone. And I'm quite sure that we finally reached the point of control. So today, this morning, we see weaker prices in Australian dollar, stronger prices in Swiss franc. Maybe this is a sign that the markets will going down, because Australian dollar is a kind of is a commodity currency, and commodities are really related to the markets. So there's a positive correlation. And Swiss franc is the so-called safe haven. It's like gold and Japanese yen. So if the markets are going down, it's a normal behavior that Swiss franc and Japanese yen going to be stronger, because much money is carrying from the stocks into the safe haven parts, and this is Swiss franc most of the times, and Japanese yen. So there is nothing to do. Maybe you can have a soft stop above the last 0.3, which is here. So, but basically let it run, because the final target is actually at the point of exactly at the point of control. And by the way, no new entry, because the trend is too old. It's against the rules. You know, rule number 4. Number 2 means we have the maximum 4th trend arm, which included the sense that you catch the first possible correction and it's the second one. So then on the running trades, oh, new one is a new one is Canadian dollar, Swiss franc. This is one from this morning. And why is there a signal? Yeah, look at this one. Let me draw it for you. So we had, let's check, 1, 2, yes, the fourth trend arm. So you start here, first correction, first move, second move, second correction. Then we had the yeah, that was not a, here we go. There, that's the third move. Then the third correction. And now we have the fourth move. And this is the fourth trend arm, latest possibility to go short. And as we realize where we are, in the green zone, at the edge between green and red zone, but you know there is a big hole. You see no volume in between the green line and the point of control. So this is possible. So the first target, by the way, is the 0.2. Then you can make the trade safe, and then in the long run, the point of control is the final target. So if you are not in right now, you can do it again. Maybe you can set a pending order below the low of this current candle right now. So of course there was a signal with this balanced candle here right now, or 2, 3 balanced candles in a row. So we have to speculate the trend continuation, and finally that we reach the point of control. Even it's a bit of an old trend, but maximum for trend arm, this is fine for now. So then next running trade is Canadian dollar, Japanese yen, still running. And where we are, we were already in the red zone. Point of control is quite far away, 81.25. The trend is still valid. So if you want, you can trail a soft stop a bit higher there, 88.69. Trend is fine. Trade is secure, is safe, and nothing to do. So if you think about a new entry, let's see. So let's see. We start here at the highest point. Let's move. No, not this one. Let's move. First correction. Second move. Second correction. Third move. Third correction. Fourth move. Fourth correction. And this is the fifth one. So as you can see, there is no chance to get in for the moment. You can wait for a secondary trade. A trend maybe is facing downwards, but in this trend, it's not possible. And as you can see, we missed the first possible entry. It was here, but we took the second one. And that was a good idea because we sold half the position at the 0.2, and now we are on track. So there is no entry for the moment here, okay? But we are on track to the point of control. I hope we will reach it. There is no, by the way, there's no hope, I'm quite sure. And if not, then we can see about the volume. So then we have Euro Australian dollar. Oh, we are back on track, guys. So the trend is still valid. Trade is safe. Nothing to do. Next target possible again, the 0.2. A new 0.2, by the way, because this is the trend. This is the trend we are working with. So move, correction, move, correction. And you see there was the first entry, we took it, but we closed it after we could see the bus is not driving in my direction, but we didn't miss the re-entry. And this is so much important that you never miss the re-entry as long as the rules are there. So, and then actually we reached the point 2 to fulfill the hit quote, which means, yeah, that was the first target. And since then we are safe. Yeah, we are safe, and we went down into the correction. And now a trend continuation, you know, is always more likely than a trend break. So there were new signals, by the way. You could take them, but now it's too late. It's too late. There were the signals on Friday because we are still in, and for the moment there is nothing to do. So where is the final target? There is no more targets. Yeah, we are reacting on what we can see, what the market is doing. For the moment, we are speculating on a trend continuation. Maybe there is a first resist here at the point of high, but don't interpret, just trail the stop. A trend can run longer than you can imagine. So next one is Euro Swiss franc. Yeah, and here we are still on track again to the point of control. Finally, it's really an old trend. It's from May. No, it's from April. Jesus Christ, it's from April. You see, we had 3 losses in a row, but we didn't miss the re-entry. And this could be really annoying if you miss the re-entry, because you know it's a big winner right now. And maybe, and I'm quite sure that we'll reach the point of control. So, but I will keep an eye on it, because, you know, maybe there is a support zone a bit before the point of control. So if you can see again that we miss the point of control, the target by 1, 2, 3, 4 pips, close it. Yeah. And be happy. Okay. Because finally we reach the point of control. So a new trade is opening in Euro New Zealand dollar. That's just a trading, an idea, because we made already one trade with that. So just have a look. That was the entry. That was the trend. That's the current trade, by the way. Movement, correction. So first possible entry was here. We did it. We reached point 2, sold half the position, made the trade safe, and we got out. It was a profitable trade, and this is what we are looking for. But now we have a new signal. There was a balance candle. There is a balance candle. The rules are there. So therefore, I set a pending order a bit higher than the balance candle, because there is a point of control on my way. But finally, we have to speculate that we reach the point 2 again. Therefore, there is a first possible target again, and then we trail the stop loss again into the profit, because we are within the red zone and there can happen everything. So this is a trading idea in Euro New Zealand dollar for hourly chart, by the way. So Morgan Swan, good morning, Marcus. Do you have swap costs for such trades over a month? Yes, I have swap costs, but I don't care about that, because if I think in the long run, it keeps in balance. Sometimes you have to pay, sometimes you get. So I don't care about the swap costs. So British pound, Japanese yen. We are still in. Yeah, we close to the stop loss. So, and as you can see, we had a lovely trade here too. The first one was a winner. The second one also a winner, and now close to the stop loss. And actually, you know, we are in a green zone and we have to go back to the point of control. So even we will get out, then we have to do it again because the rules are still there. So let's go to US dollar, Canadian dollar. And yes, we have to sit on our hands, by the way. So there is nothing to do for the moment because the trend, my trend, is still valid. So, you know, we started this trade really low. First move, correction, move, correction. So as you see, we took the first possible correction. This is so important that you have the markets on your watch list, that you will never miss the first possible entry when the rules are there. So we had trend continuation, correction, trend continuation, correction. So we had the first target, big move, correction. Next big move, correction. Next big move, correction. And again, look, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's the 7 trend arm. Did we expect that? No, we didn't. Or maybe we did. Yes, of course we did. Because we were deep in a green zone and we have to go back to the point of control. And here in MetaTrader, the point of control is a bit higher than in the futures, because in the futures, we reached the point of control already, because in the futures, the point of control is a bit lower at 126. But this is an older previous one, and I'm quite sure we will reach that. So as long as the trend is still valid, you don't have something to do because you can trail your stop, let the market decide how much money you will get with this profitable winner. Okay, don't intervene in case you are still in. So, and this is another trading idea. It's about Euro, British pound, or maybe we are in already. Look, this is but you can take it again. So this is my trend. And you see we are deep in a green zone. Cool. We are waiting for that. You remember last week? So second big move. Now a big correction back in the correction zone. There was the balance candle. So again, so we open a position there. Stop loss. First stop loss is below the last 0.3 and first target is 0.2 there. So, and if you reach that, we can trail the stop loss. So, but I give you a small advice. You can see there is a bit of resist zone there. There were in the back, there were a lot of sellers there. And if you realize that the price cannot cope this challenge again, then trail your stop into profit. Don't lose money. That's the first direction we have. The first tenet, the first law, protect your money. For us as structured traders, strict traders, there is no problem because we have rules. We can draw the trend and we have rules. And even the price were rejected exactly at this zone and it will come back and they will take us out. As long as the trend is valid, we have to do it again and again and again. Also the same, now we are in. And if I realize I have a trend continuation candle on the lower side, I trail immediately my stop to protect my money because I can wait for the next balance candle and then I can do it again. Because only two things must happen in the market always. That's a must, guys. And this is a guarantee. And this is really a guarantee. Because the first option, we see a trend continuation, then the price must go up. Or we see a trend break, then the price must go down and will have a close below this 0.3. Okay? There can nothing happen else. Nothing. Because markets or prices are trading with movement and corrections by more buyers, more sellers, more buyers, more sellers, because we are trading prices, not US dollar, Canadian dollar. We trade the prices. And all traders around the world have different perceptions about the price in different time frames. So therefore, maybe we have more buyers in 5 minutes, 50 minutes, 30 minutes. Then it's like a tsunami. It's going up and up and up. And if the trends are older in the lower time frames, we will see the prices going up here in our time frame. Or maybe sometimes a trader which is included in higher time frames, like weekly chart, they push a big position into the market and they will push up our trade. So don't mix the time frames. You have your trade management in that time frame. You calculated your money management in that time frame. There is no sense to mix the time frame. Just focus on this time frame, on fulfill the rules there, not in other time frames. Never and never and never. Okay? Please consider that in your own trading. So this is what we have which running right now. And actually, there are no more trading ideas. That's everything. Let's have a look at 10 minutes. You see, that's the opening of the cash market right now. You see stupid behavior. There is nothing to do for the moment. Okay, guys, my question was for today, what is a realistic goal for you this week? Be more disciplined through sticking the rules was the winner with 70%. And by the way, then we have keep my preferred time frame was by 4% and give others a small part from what I earned from trading. We had 26%. I'm really happy that a couple of you were decided about answer number 3. There is no wrong or false, by the way, but I'm really happy that you want to be more disciplined. So make a note in your diary about your decision. And whenever you sit in the front of your screens, watch your note. I want to be more disciplined. And if you feel, believe me, I know it. And if you feel it, and you are struggling with that because you see maybe a chance, but there is not really a balance candle. So 2 things you can do. Ask me or go away. If you are in danger to break the rules, be strong. Therefore, I always try to explain you what is your real why. Your real why could be making your kids happy, making yourself happy. But happiness comes from discipline, sticking to the rules. And if you feel you're struggling, ask me, ask your teacher, whatever, or maybe go away, close it and go away. Be disciplined, force yourself to do that. You have to how should I say, you have to change your mindset. And this is what you have to do. If you stay in front of the screens, you are in big danger to grab the mouse, and then your ego is stronger than the rules. And this is not what you have to do, because you always should consider the market doesn't know you. So what you see in the market, what you see in the chart, no one cares. Literally, no one cares, because it's just your pen, it's your pen, it's your perception. So therefore, there is no right that you say this is right or this is false. Just only your perception. So we have rules, and this is what you have to do. Come in action, real action. Stand up, jump, go out, do something else, make your business, whatever it is, but go away. And then later come back. I promise you, you can be proud of you if you do that, because I know how hard this is. Now, maybe we'll see each other in our Twitch room. I wish you a wonderful day. Thanks for listening my words. And I hope you have bit value for yourself, a bit, benefit for your own trading when I teach you that. And I'm really happy that you spent your precious lifetime with me. So now I have one task for you right now, and I hope you will do it. Just the last one for today. If we close this session right now, wherever you are around that world right now, stand up and be kind to another, to the next one. Give him a handshake, or give it this one, a ghetto, or maybe if all the beloved ones around you, give them a hug, just a second, 2 seconds, and say, I'm grateful that you are here. Would you do that right now? Wherever you are around the world, stand up and do it right now. Unfortunately, there is no one around here, but I hug all of you in my imaginations. So if we close this right now, this session right now, stand up and give a handshake, or maybe this one, or a hug, or at least a lovely, kindly word to anyone who is around you, and be happy. Have courage and be kind. And may the force of the rules be with you. See you tomorrow.